Good afternoon. Welcome to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee meeting. I'd like to call this meeting to order. First of all, is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest? Seeing none. I'll need a mover and a seconder for the approval of the agenda. Mayor Harrison, Councillor Stadal. Any questions, comments? All in favor? Carried. I need a mover and a seconder for the approval of the minutes of the May 28th, 2026 Parks and Rec meeting. Councillor Katsovas. Mr. Get. Yes, oh, I didn't see. I don't know what that is. Sarah's? Rosalind, I mean. She's not saying anything though.
Well, it's just background noise.
Oh, background noise? Okay. Okay, any comments or questions? All in favor? Carried. Okay, we have no delegations or presentations. Anybody here for public input? Seeing none. Correspondence, anybody with correspondence? Nothing? Wow. Items for committee's consideration. We have Special Projects Coordinator Samantha Reed, who's going to give us a presentation on the Hannah Park engagement to start with.
Thank you, through the chair. I don't have much to add to the report that was in the agenda package. So at this time, if anyone has any questions, we have Director Matt Tracy here, myself, and then Rochelle, Communications Officer, if there's any specific questions about the engagement.
Oh, sorry, Linda Reed, Councillor Reed, yes? Councillor Reed, do you have a question? Oh, that's why her hand's up. Should we wait? Yeah, let's wait. What else is missing? Oh, Brian is not here. Brian Moore.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chair, but I can't hear a thing that's going on.
Can you hear now?
I'm the same. There's no audio coming through.
No. I've sent a note to Swap now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's looking into it.
Yeah, just for the committee's awareness, our IT staff recently redid all of the audio in the council chamber. So if things seem a little off, this is the first time we've used it. So we're just working out the kinks. It'll be fixed in time for the next council meeting. Our apologies.
It's literally off.
I don't have Roz's number. We could call Linda and put her on speaker so she can hear. If that's an option, or is it going to get?
I don't know what he's
I think
doing.
it's 398-7991. I think.
Now we all know. Now we all know.
Oh, sorry. Everybody.
I think there's a 6 in there somewhere.
Somebody.
We're going for a record here today. Nothing yet?
He's on the phone with Councillor Reed, so they're
Oh, okay.
troubleshooting it.
I got Premier Ford.
Who?
Got it? Go ahead.
Oh, no, she's on the phone already. Yeah, right there.
It's Rosalind's number.
Rosalind doesn't.
Can't you read lips? Hold up a sign. What's your number?
867.
Yeah.
I always give people Tomaso's number sometimes when I'm mad at them. Call it.
Oh, mad. Oh,
I don't want a pizza. Mark Dalton, all the time.
We have our in-house specialist here.
Oh, bringing in the heavies. Guns, big guns. Oh, boy.
Hello, Councillor Reid, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Shelley, yes, thank you.
Okay, we've got you on speakerphone, so we're just trying to get our other member. We don't have her phone number.
I just sent her an email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if they can hear us. Can you guys hear us through Zoom now? Okay, they're a little quiet.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, we can
Are
hear
we
you.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, would you like to repeat that, since my memory's really bad at my age?
Yes, through the chair. I was just saying that if anyone has any specific questions regarding the Hannah Park written report that was included in the agenda package, you can ask those now. We have Director Matt Tracy with us and Communications Officer Rochelle Box that can speak specifically to the engagement.
Okay, I'll start with our public members. Roslyn, any questions? Mr. Whitney?
No.
Guest, I mean. Councillor Kutsovas?
No, thank you. Just a comment. The statistics weren't surprising. Both sports seem to be the most popular and growing, so I think that's a great addition to Quinte West to add a new, potentially how many basketball courts and pickleball courts we get out of it, but I was happy with the report.
Councillor Stedel?
I'd say the same. I was really pleased to see 270 responses. I thought that was really good. And most of them are Ward 1. But the basketball courts, it sounds like that's a huge opportunity for us to be able to put those in. So, no, it was a really good report, and it's nice to have it summarized so easily to read. Thank you.
Mayor Harrison?
And just a question I would ask, any vandalism yet?
For example?
Yes.
No graffiti yet at this point in time. Just a couple kids drawing on the tennis courts with chalk, some stone, but nothing to vandalism yet.
Nothing destroyed.
Not at this point.
Matt?
Director Tracy?
Yeah, through your chair. So just in follow-up to the report, we've engaged a consultant now, as it said. We're starting with some topo and survey work. The consultant's got the results from the public engagement, and they're going to put together some design concepts to come back to our in-house team. Then we'll be following up with a public information center to bring the preferred options back. And then as such, we'll be able to incorporate the work into 2027 capital budget.
My comments are basically about the basketball. I've always thought basketball was something very important along with the volleyball. And it topped the pickleball and tennis. And it was asking for more additional pickleball courts and more additional tennis courts. My thinking is basketball should be one of the top ones for more basketball courts at Hannah Park, and possibly two. Like at Tucker's Corners, there's one, and they're not regulation, right? They're like a 3/4 length, probably, an outdoor court.
They're high school regulation because that's the room we had to work with. Yeah.
That,
One court, yeah.
that's that playing surface?
Playing surface, yes.
Playing surface, okay.
Yeah.
So those, are needed, I think, and even at Centennial Park and maybe elsewhere. But that was my thing, is that basketball's really topped the list, not surprisingly in my mind. Any other Yes, okay.
Just a comment, when you were talking about Tucker's Corners, like I drive by there almost every day and it is always used. It is busy, and it's in a, not a very highly populated area. And, all of the sports are being played there. So it's, I think, a really good investment.
Do you notice if it's half-court games?
I'm probably not driving slow enough.
Like oh,
That would, to add to that, that would be my suggestion. Should we only have enough room to put the court side by side? Most street ball is half court, as opposed to a gymnasium where they play full court. So just depending on the diagram or the design that comes back, we can always opt for 2 half court side by side versus a full court.
my comment to that would be, I wouldn't want to limit any kind of tournament play you could possibly run with not regulation courts, but outdoor courts.
Yeah, through the chair and through our Parks and Rec master plan, it also identified that we should, any new courts should be full-size courts, and then if we're doing any upgrades to existing courts, they should be moved from half-court to full-size courts.
Anybody else? No? That's it? Okay.
Question about the public information sessions. When will they happen? Just for the public, will they maybe be October, November?
Yeah, through you, Chair. We're just getting started with the consultant and the survey work to document the area we have. The intent is by end of September, October, to be able to come back to the public prior to our 27 capital budgeting.
One more question. I was surprised there was no mention of splash pads at all. Like, to me, there's a need for the other side to have one, but there was no mention of that at all, no data on that at all. Okay, you have another presentation, an update, verbal update?
Sorry, can I get a mover and seconder and a
sure.
motion on that report?
Mover and a
Councilor Armstrong.
seconder. Mayor Harrison, Mr. Guest. Any questions? All in favor? Carried. Okay, Samantha?
Mr. Chair, maybe the reason Tucker's Corners and so on we talked about, but that area is not, I don't think, has an overabundant supply of water. You know, they're all on wells up through there, and I think that's maybe part of the issue that we didn't get as much response about some of the other things to do. So
Like a splash
pad and so on, yeah.
I was referring to Hannah Park, but again, no mention of any splash pads.
No, well, the park's got access to water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, fire away.
Okay, so I'm just going to provide a quick verbal update on the arena feasibility study and the turf field feasibility study. So as you're aware, the Parks and Rec Master Plan was approved by Council last May 2025. And through that, the recommendations were to go and get a consultant to do an arena and turf field feasibility study. So the city has retained NAC Design Strategies to complete this work. And as part of this process, the city and NAC are seeking input through 2 surveys. So currently we have a public survey out and a user group specific survey. So both surveys launched on Monday, July 13th, and they're open until next Friday, July 31st. So just to give you a little bit of background on the user group survey, so this survey was sent specifically to user groups that have, through our booking system, have booked either previously or currently consistently book through our booking system for the arenas or sports fields. So they were sent specifically to them, and they will respond, one representative will respond through that link and survey. And then obviously our public survey is open to anyone in the public that wants to provide their responses and feedback. So it is divided into 4 sections. There's a general questions, there's an arena specific section, there's a sports field specific section, and then there's a finance section. So respondents are able to kind of skip the arena or sports field sections if they're not, doesn't pertain to them, or they're not interested in that and providing that feedback. So the public survey can be found on the Get Involved page. So it's quinnywest.ca /Quinny West Plays. And we encourage the committee members to promote the public survey and also respond to the public survey. I know we had a post go out this morning on our social media channels, so if you want to share that with your friends, that would be great. Currently, we've received over 150 responses, so we're looking to get more over the next week and then be able to move on with the process for that. And then just to give you some foresight into the rest of this project and the additional engagement that we'll be doing, we have created a stakeholder advisory committee. So this committee is select representatives from different community organizations and user groups that will meet twice throughout the process to have specific conversations at a roundtable type environment. A sport, tourism, and business sector advisory committee is currently being established, and they'll discuss recommendations specific to sport tourism. And then NAC is also going to be doing some youth engagement once the kids are back in school in the fall, and they're going to be doing a specific CFB Trenton engagement session to talk with military families about what their needs are in the community as it relates to the arena and turf. And then also we'll be doing a public information session in the hopefully late fall to provide feedback on the draft recommendations that NAC comes up with. So yeah, I can take any questions now. But yes, we encourage you to promote and respond to the public survey that's currently out.
Okay, online, any questions from Councillor Reid or Ms. Fuller?
No questions at this time. I look forward to seeing the results of the public survey. I think it's really important because it encompasses all of Quinte West. The other one was pertained to Hannah Park, when I had a good response from Hannah Park people, and it was good to see that. So I will be very interested in seeing this, and thank you for your presentation, Samantha.
Mr. Whitney?
No, none.
Councillor Katsoulis? Is that all?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a couple. So the survey went out last week and it's going to be ending next week. That seems a little bit short. I thought that's only 2 weeks. It's in the middle of the summer. A lot of people are on vacations. I'm wondering if that is really going to make sure that we get enough feedback from everybody. And I'm not sure whether or not all of council is aware, and they can also promote it out, because I don't know. I mean, this is the first that I'm hearing about it today. I'm wondering if we should, or if there's a possibility that we could extend it so it goes a little bit longer. I think it's really important to try to make sure we get everybody's input. And the other parts for the other committees you were talking about, the subcommittees, I'm wondering if we will get that in writing so that we can just kind of follow up, because it sounds like you've got 3 different community engagement or 4 different groups, subgroups that are going to be meeting to try and get the information. Is that correct? Did I hear 3 or 4?
Yeah, so we have the stakeholder advisory committee and then the sport tourism advisory committee. So they're just the 2 committees. Yeah.
And who's on those committees then?
So so the sport, tourism, and business sector advisory committee hasn't been fully established yet, but we're going to be reaching out to tourism and economic development organizations, and some economic and development and tourism staff will also be a part of that advisory committee. And then the stakeholder advisory committee, staff and NAC, we went through the user groups and specifically picked out 6 or 7 user groups that kind of represent all different, groups that frequently use our facilities.
Okay. I guess those are going to be making informed decisions for the next council based off of this information. So I would request that we could at least see who it is selected for those subcommittees. I think that that's important.
Yes, we can provide that for sure. And then, just to speak to the public survey and the timeline for that. So from the launch to the end of it, it'll be out for 3 full weeks. But if we find at the end that there maybe is the less than desirable amount in discussions with NAC, we can look at either launching a secondary survey or extending it. I do believe that Director Grimman, before she left on vacation, did send out an email to council and the committee informing them about the public launch of the survey. So if I can always send a follow-up up with that link as well to the committee and council, just to remind them that there's the 1 week left of the public survey.
Mayor Harrison? The stakeholder group, minor baseball's not in it. Is it the Royals, just the Royals?
Frankfurt Minor Softball is one of the user groups on the stakeholder committee.
But not Quinte West baseball?
I don't believe so, no, but they would have been sent the email for the user group survey. So all the user groups were sent the email for the user group survey.
Right, but they
Yes.
don't make up the stakeholder
Yeah, because
group.
the stakeholder, through the chair, the stakeholder advisory committee is made up of just representatives of each kind of sport to then create a smaller working group
Right.
to have more informed discussions about what comes out of the survey.
So do we have the names of those representatives?
Yes, I can pull them up here for you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Frankfurt Minor Softball, the Quinte West Minor Hockey, and then,
Figure skating?
Yeah, Trenton Figure Skating is one of them as well, and
Ball hockey? I'm just.
okay, sorry. So we have Quinte West Minor Hockey Association, Trenton Figure Skating Club, Quinte West Minor Soccer, Quinte West Minor Softball, Quinte Royals Baseball Club, the YMCA. We have a member of the Accessibility Advisory Committee, and then a representative from the Sterling Arena as well.
See, the reason I asked about the baseball is that they had to turn 60 families away this year. So to me, baseball is, growing. You've got minor hockey, you've got minor softball, but you don't have minor baseball. You've got Royals, which is select.
Yes,
It doesn't represent.
Through the chair, the Frankfurt Minor Softball is
Not baseball. You see where I'm getting at?
Yeah.
They're two different sports.
Yeah.
Anyway, just putting it out there. It's a question from somebody from the baseball. That's why I had to ask it.
Through you, Mr. Chair, two different sports, but why would they not try to accommodate some of the players instead of you said some of them were not able to play? Is that what I heard?
Like they wanted to play baseball and there's not enough fields. According to the baseball people, they need 2 more fields. Mr. Tracy probably knows the answer to this.
No, through you, Mr. Chair, I was just going to say, Samantha can reach out and we can look to see that the Baseball Association is considered. Okay.
Do we need a mover in all this? Need a mover and a seconder to accept this verbal report. Mayor Harrison, Councillor Stetto. Any questions? All in favor? Passed. Okay.
Let's just back up just
Okay.
a minute, Mr. Chair. I think it's sad because if we, council or staff knows that somebody is not able to get the field or whatever, I'm sure they would make their effort to help them someplace. We got fields at, are there any fields at the base that aren't used, do you know? Are there any of them accessible to us if we needed them?
There's softball.
Yeah. But I mean, you could set how about Wooler?
Through you, Mr. Chair, that's something I don't think we can answer at this time, but that's,
Okay.
in terms of the whole study, we'll look
Yeah.
at the community needs in detail and be able to provide those
I think it's happened in
recommendations.
soccer too before too, that they just can only have so many kids.
Just ask and see, gives us a chance rather than.
Yeah.
I know Councillor Stedall and I were in the Wooler Park here a few weeks ago, and the Tamil group were there from here as well as Toronto. A big group, big crowd, using all the facilities except the diamond. Somebody else was, I think 2 or 3 people were using the diamond.
Yeah, it depends if it's a fastball diamond, correct? Or a Little League diamond or a U18 or whatever diamond. You got all those variables.
Can't you adjust the bases
By
accordingly?
your mound, the distance. that's an issue. That's one of, that's just, I'll let Mr. Keeley, he's an expert on pitching.
We can adjust bases. It's just user group hours. Baseball has grown over the last 2 years, and most of it's hardball and fastball that's making a comeback. So they do use a pitcher's mound. They do have a mounded instead of a softball field, such as Bain, Tuckers, or Wooler. Hardball leagues are booking those fields for it, but all the fields around us are booked. Like, it's a sport that's growing. It's also user group hours, billable hours. A lot of people honestly don't like to rent on weekends.
Yeah.
Right? There's lots of hours available. It's just if the user groups choose to book it and it works with their families and teams. But it is a sport that has grown a lot in the last 3 to 4 years.
But that's the purpose of the study, is to bring all that. So that's why we have the study. So that's good in that sense. Okay. Yeah.
Just to follow up on that, I did have somebody approach me at one of the intake sessions that we had about the Montrose Park. And I know
Yes.
that's always been an issue because it's pretty wet over there. I don't know if there's any way to do, but I mean, it's open. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a nice big open field, but I know it is pretty wet in the spring. So if there's any way the drainage can be fixed. But it was well used for a while too.
Yeah.
But the Royals had mentioned about using it again.
Or baseball itself. Okay. Okay, did we vote on that? Yes? All in favor anyway? Okay, pass. Is there any other new business? Yes.
I just wondered if there could be an update on the trail that is going on, the big trail that's going to be in behind Canadian Tire, and what the status of that is?
Yeah, through you, Mr. Chair. The trail project has started. The contractor decided to start at the Bain Park end. They're working on the parking lots and working on the starting from that trail. We've got some renditions for the shade structures that we're reviewing. So yeah, you're going to start to see more progress on that very soon.
So that's what the bulldozer was doing in there, or
That's
whatever it
correct.
was? Okay.
We've added two extra parking lots as
Oh,
part
it's
of that
us. Okay.
project.
It's us.
And some interconnecting trail linkages that seem to be missing to get from diamonds to parking lots. So they're started there, and they'll be working along the bay there now.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, new business, something today.
I'm
Something happened
laughing, we're
today.
working on a trail. Is there anything we can do up on the east side of 33, just north of Home Hardware? We got somebody camping in there with a big tent and a beautiful, fairly new Ford half-ton truck. But I know it's not part of the trail, but it's yeah. I drive by, I'm like Councillor Stedall, you drive by things and sometimes you see something good and sometimes you don't. This is one that isn't, so
Okay.
at least I don't think it is anyway. I know you can't take a match, you can't take gas, and you can't throw the tent in the river like we should.
Councillor Katsovas. Councillor Reed.
I have nothing, thank you.
Ms. Fuller.
No, good. Thank you very much.
Today, I just wanted to compliment Mr. Tracy and Mr. Belize, Keeley on the Touch a Truck event today, along with everybody else that was there. Mayor and I were there. It was great. Lots of kids, lots of families, lots of hot dogs and hamburgers being sold. I think Councillor Stedall had, 3? No.
I did not.
She wanted 3. I would have eaten. They're very good.
It was
But it was excellent. The staff was excellent with the kids, and they're showing them stuff, and the honking was going on for hours, but that was all fun. And I think it was probably equal to last year, if not better. I'm not sure. You can't measure that.
Through you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, no, today was an exceptional event showing all our community partners that came together. It seemed very well attended, and I do agree. I overheard a lot of conversations with parents, and as people were showing the equipment, I didn't hear anything negative. It was just an excellent opportunity for families.
what also was nice about it is it had this event along with the use of our playgrounds and other amenities were being used. So that's what's good about keeping our parks in good shape and up to date and, you know, inclusive, et cetera. Which reminds us, Saturdays, what's going on Saturday?
What's
Lions
up?
Club.
What-
Lions Club.
Lions Club are opening their new playground equipment, yes, official opening on Saturday.
That's
Which
another,
is another asset
yep,
to us, you know, community partnership, that's great.
Yep.
No, I just want to also, Mr. Chair, acknowledge the staff that we had today at the Touch-A-Truck. And I listened to some of them, they were very proud of the equipment that they have, very proud of being able to use it and do the job that is necessary. And I saw equipment I didn't even know we had. The one big, and I try to keep track of, but the one big machine that we use for parking lots. Wow, that's incredible, that piece of equipment. And it's a JCB. It's fairly new. I think we've had it one winter. And then there was a grader there as well. And the grader, how many hours on the grader? Did you tell me or somebody told me? Just a very few hours on the grader. So that's a new piece of equipment for us. So thanks very much to our staff and all the people involved in today's activity and showing young people what we've got to offer. And, you know, in the future, maybe some of them will be an OPP officer or public works employee or whatever. So thank you very much.
Councillor Stedel?
And just to add to that, I had heard, and I think the mayor did as well, is that there were 500 little fire hats that were given out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so at least 500 small.
Oh, there were a lot of
people
kids.
that were there with, you know, so it was great. And there was a group from the seniors' home that came in as well, and so, you
Challenge,
know,
yeah.
shows an accessible park as
Yep.
well. So, and then some of the community partners, it was nice to see the air base, that they had their equipment there, as well as the, you know, our county ambulance and the
Quinte Transit.
Quinte Transit, and also the Safety Village was there too. So, yeah, it was great. It was a lot of people there.
Talking about the Pride, I was there early helping set up, and I noticed these two guys were shining up this nice new zero turn. They were about 40 minutes just making it nice and clean. I thought that was the one we were going to get for the museum. No, I was just kidding. Anyway, great job, and I think that's pretty much it. So we need 2 to adjourn.
Well, I think you could end by saying, from my perspective and yours as mayor and council, that today's a day where we together to try to make our city just more attractive and a better place to live. Thank you. I'll shut up. I've said too much.
Is this our second last meeting? Okay.
I'm not sure. You're putting me on the spot here. I'll have to check. I think there might be one more.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, so we didn't have to say goodbye to these guys. Okay, thank you very much for your reports, excellent stuff. Okay, have a great day, meeting adjourned.
I need 2 for adjournment.
2 for adjournment, Councillor Kotzavos and Councillor Reed. One more? Meeting adjourned.